My zipper came off.
That literally did nothing. Cute.
You're in a Chrysler. Let's tone it back a little bit. Good morning, friends. How are you? I haven't talked to you at all today, which I feel like is one, neglectful, and two, rude. So this is me saying an official good morning. It's 9:46 and I am on my way to my first ever in-person class for the semester, because if you haven't been keeping up in previous videos, I'm just gonna sum it up for you. I'm in a parking deck, so if it sounds like I'm at the NASCAR speed park, might as well close enough. But we were online for the first 2 weeks of the semester, and now we are back to in-person. I am a part-time student this semester, so I have less than 12 credit hours, but I do have all in-person classes, which kind of sucks, but I love a good hybrid, but that wasn't an option for me this semester. I'm about to get ready to walk to my first class of the day. It's at 10:10, so that means it starts in about 25 minutes. This hill that I'm about to walk up, I can't do it, y'all. I can't. The way I was fighting for my life to get into this parking spot and deck as it was is just sick. And now I have to walk up a hill and it's cold. It's a shame. Really. It really is. I'm about to head over, start walking to my class, and I'll see you guys on the way there. And just like that, my brain forgets how to park properly. I am back at my humble abode. As you can see, my class day is done for the day. I need some lunch because I haven't ate since my Starbucks croissant that I had earlier. I'm about to try this Trader Joe's thing that I got a couple days ago. It's a chicken burrito bowl with seasoned chicken breast, brown rice, black beans, red quinoa, cheddar cheese, and corn with chipotle Southwest style sauce. 25 minutes for the oven versus 5. I'm just gonna put this in the oven. Classes today went good, I would say. I didn't have any problems. Can I put this in the oven? Is this oven safe? Remove outer pierce it. But hold on, I'm gonna get this ready. What is quinoa? Like I was saying, while my microwave sounds aggressively loud in the back, classes went okay today. Nothing too crazy happened. I will say there's this hill towards one of my class buildings that they didn't salt or plow. So I saw people slipping and tripping on ice, just the shitty walkway basically all day. And the whole time I was walking, in that area, and it was kind of funny, but it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny, but I may have laughed. I don't know. You tell me. My first class went okay. The professor's just as nice in person as he has online. My second class today, very also easy. I don't really have any classes over an hour this semester. I think I have just one, but most of them are about 50 minutes, which I absolutely adore and really appreciate. Made a new friend today. Got each other's numbers. I have my class buddy for my second class today, and I definitely did find one in my first class as well. And I'm really working on my making new friends aspiration for this year, because I'm actually talking to people. I was looking into getting involved into the media organization for UNCC, so I filled out my form, but they have to get back to me. My GPA is a bit rocky, shaky right now. No organizations accept me this semester. I totally understand. I had a really bad semester before, or 2 semesters ago by now, that I'm still recovering from. My GPA is not as high as the organizations would like it to be at, but if they don't accept me now, I can just apply in the fall and we'll be straight. Nothing too serious. Today was pretty okay. I have a few homework things to do. I really didn't get to do any of the homework that I wanted to while I was in like the office with some, you know, just associates, mutual friends of Eber and Kennedy. I didn't film Kennedy in there because honestly by that point I was tired of filming myself. I didn't really get to get anything done because I have to read, and when it comes to reading it really has to be like dead silent and I have to be by myself for it to work. So I didn't get to do any of that. And then I also want to outline an essay that I have due in like a week. It's not too hard, I think, based on like what it is. It's just the research aspect that's really gonna kick my ass. But I'm gonna do that, and that should really be it for school today. Props to being part-time. Y'all don't see me slaving like you did the past couple semesters. I'm about to eat lunch. I'm gonna take a little mental break, probably watch some YouTube and whatnot before I start, just because reading takes the life out of me. So I really need this energy from this food to get in me before I start reading and, you know, buckling down for probably like an hour just to do some homework. If you read a lot for your major, you understand. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for school today. Pretty spicy. I kind of like not having much to do. Gives me free time for like other stuff. Like, it's literally, you focus, you do your job. Thank you. It's 3:11. I don't, that was aggressive. It's 3:11. I don't really have much to do, which is odd. So we're gonna see what else we do for the rest of the day. Y'all are really just seeing the college highlights of my week. So fun, spicy, love to see it. Good morning. It's a new day today. It's Tuesday, and I'm sitting down to eat my breakfast of eggs and toast with jelly on it. We need to do an egg taste test. My eggs are getting better. For the longest time, my eggs would never have the same consistency or taste or flavor, even though I do the same thing every time. But I got those Trader Joe's eggs, and they've been bomb ever since. So Trader Joe's eggs for the win. So the time is currently 9:24. I was planning to leave the house by 9:30 because I have a class at 11. And the walk from the building to the from the parking lot to the building is absolutely atrocious. So I'm gonna see if I can leave a little bit earlier, just because I don't know what parking is looking like right now. I have a lot to do today, or there's a lot on my calendar for today, more than I'm used to. It's not that I'm nervous about it. It's just different for me. Hope everything goes to plan and goes smoothly. I'm gonna be on campus for the majority of the day today. My eggs was steaming, boy. Cashew's over here looking at me because he wants some, but dogs can't eat grapes, and I already ate all my eggs. Here you go. Yummy? Yeah, it's good, I know. It's just gonna be a really campus-filled day today. I'm excited to see what happens because I'm really getting out of my comfort zone when it comes to school social life and organizations and student life this semester. And that's what today is heavily about. So let's see how this goes. Chef's kiss. In an effort to start reading more, I got to school mad early. It's 10:21 right now, and I don't have class until 11. So if you used to watch my videos last semester, you know I used to come to school early to read. I was gonna go to the library, but just because I just don't feel like walking to the library than to my building, because my building is closer to my desk, surprisingly. I'm gonna read for about 20-25 minutes. I'm so excited. I picked up this book last night from Barnes & Noble. It's Grown by, I think the author's name is Tiffany Jackson, and I'm already in like 4 or 5 chapters, and I absolutely love it. No hate, no slander for my girl Tiffany Jackson. Do you understand me? The writing, absolutely beautiful. I'm already on page like 33, and I started last night, and the chapters are very short in this book, so you already know how I'm about short chapters. So I'm gonna go ahead and read for a little bit, and we're gonna start school for the day. This is so exciting. Do you guys like seeing college stuff? I like seeing college stuff because it lets me know I'm not struggling by myself. So If you feel like you're struggling, we're on this together. But anyway, let's read. Almost forgot my lo-fi. Oh my god, no. How could I forget? The hell? Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the freaking vibe. Y'all know I'm notorious for not checking my student email, but I'm not here to say that my class was canceled. I'm here to say I'm the first one here. And you're probably thinking, are you sure your class isn't canceled? Yeah, my class starts at 11:30, not 11. Been doing this for 2.5 weeks now, and I still don't know my schedule. What I'm hearing is I have more time for reading, and I have to charge my iPad, so I'll be back. I'm out of class now. I'm with y'all's bestie and fave, the famous. Ever met me? We're getting Subway. I'm in a new place on campus I've never been to before, and I haven't had Subway in eons. Anyway, yeah, that's just what we're doing right now. It's nothing special.
It should not take that long to make a sandwich.
I will literally go behind that counter and start throwing stuff on the Italian bun by myself. We're on level 5 of the library, and it gives psych ward. And I'm getting flashbacks to my cute little summer in the psyche. I just took like a break. Kennedy just had to get up and stand in the sun because we're both losing it.
It's healthy, and this is, I have an orange in this for vitamin C.
Okay, skinny. I went to go get something to drink, and the freaking machine was broke, and at first it was like cash only, and I was like, oh, that's anti-LGBT and racist as hell. And then it said no available drink. They were sitting right there in front of me. It was fully stocked. What do you mean there's nothing available? That was a hate crime, so I'm sitting here about to read 2 chapters of a book I don't want to read.
Us being college students.
Ah! Hi vlog, me and Kennedy have relocated to a new building because we're going to an interest meeting for a club because I want a quarter graduation and Kennedy needs to make friends. I'm doing this for no reason.
I'm just doing it to meet other black people on campus.
PWI festivity starts at 6:30 and it's 6:09. I think I just saw the girl that I met yesterday walk back there, but people be looking different with masks on. So like, am I crazy? I don't know. Do we want to take a risk and show up 20 minutes early and start a key camp? Maybe. We can. I feel like we should. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was her. I say let's go in. Hi, good morning. I was about to do like this whole visual thing, but I'm in the mood to talk this morning, which is rare because I usually hate talking in the mornings. But hi, good morning. I have class today, and just like the rest of this video, we're going together because I face my fears better when there's a camera in my face. I have to give Cashew some food and water before we head out for the day, and I also have to pack up my book bag before we leave because I can't bring an empty bag. But total side note, sorry the camera's a little low. Last night I started reading this book at like 10 o'clock, and all this time went by. I started on page 86, and then I looked over at my clock, like on my, whatchamacallit, nightstand, and it's at 11:30. Why am I on page 231? I could not put this book down to save my life. It's so good and well written. I'm on chapter 57. There's like flashbacks between then and now, but there's less now than there is then, which I really like because it builds up a lot of backstory and character and just shows like the flashbacks of things that led up to the now, which I really with because it's really good. I absolutely adore this book so far. If you're looking for a read, I will say there's a few trigger warnings. I'm gonna put them on the screen, but so far definitely love this author's writing style, so I definitely want to pick up some more probably later in the future, but so far I love this book. 5 out of 5 stars easily. I decided to go to my class early, and it was so early. I walked in on the class before mine. So now I'm walking around aimlessly because I am embarrassed. And I have to pee. Long time no talk. It's been a while. Let's sit down. Let's chat. Hello. How are we doing? This tripod setup is not giving. I haven't talked to you in a couple hours. I think I last talked to you when I was on campus walking to my next class. I did spend a hefty amount of time between my classes reading, and I actually want to talk about that book while we're here. Do I want to get up and get the book? I think I might get up and get the book. Where's my book bag even? Bring this chair over here as a tripod. I wanted to talk to you about this book when I got home, but I've been home for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours now. I've been at home for maybe an hour, hour and a half now, and y'all know there's usually some study space or hours between my 2 classes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I really wasn't in the mood to do homework, but thank God I'm ahead in pretty much all my classes, so I could spare a lot of the time today. So instead of forcing myself to do work and getting ahead just to give myself a break, because I feel like I've been doing that for weeks straight, I decided to finish up this book that we were talking about. It's Grow by Tiffany D. Jackson. 5 out of 5 stars. This book was so good. I started this the 24th, and today is the 26th. I finished it in less than 48 hours because I started the night of the 24th when I went to the bookstore. Cue the clips. I want to give a 50% off, but I also wanted to give you guys a haul of like what I got. Because I didn't vlog going, because at first I was like, the college diaries are going to be specifically about school. But instead of it being specifically about school, I want to also show student life that revolves around school. So anything that revolves around school, so whether it be self-care, what I'm eating for school, just what I look like during school, that's what the college diaries are. So that's great. I'm going to show you guys what I got from Barnes & Noble. Along with this book, I paired it with another buy one get 50% off. I got Parachutes by Kelly Yang. This is a kind of lengthy book. It has 460 something pages, 69 pages. Oh, nope. 460 476 pages. And I also picked up So We Meet Again by Suzanne Park. And then I was trying to pick out another book because I usually buy books in 4s or 5s. So I decided to finally pick up The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. People rave about this book. Since I finished Grow today, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start reading So We Meet Again. Y'all can like look up the synopsis and everything, but I think this will be a quick read. I don't even think there's 300 pages in here. Well, yeah, there's 300 pages in here. But this one was also like almost 400 pages. I finished this in 2 days, but it was really good. 5 out of 5 stars. I'm gonna add it to my Goodreads. If you ever wonder like what I'm reading currently or like my ratings on the books that I have read, I always link my Goodreads down below. I'm just now getting back into reading because with school just kind of starting back and me wanting to find an escape with schoolwork. Sorry, I had to move like the strap for my mic so I can see myself. But remember, I found such a cool escape or like kind of exciting part of my day when I used to read. But for this to be the first book out of my reading slump, I would say I'm very happy with how this book kind of paced itself. Very quick chapters. The chapters were no more than like 4 pages each, which is right up my alley. A very quick read and talks about a lot of important things when it comes to the way people do not believe black women whenever they talk about their trauma, but they make it in a way that you see it from the black woman's perspective. It's very, very, very good. You just have to read it. Okay. Also, the author is black, so that's wonderful. And with Black History Month coming up, I think it's time to pay attention to a lot more black authors. Just in general, if you haven't already, I would say have at least 5 to 10 black authors on your bookshelf if you can. You have a lot of POC authors in that shelf of yours because hello, why wouldn't you? I could see myself reading this again, which is why I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely one of the best books I've read in a while, and this was the first book in my reading slump. So I was just saying that I remember I used to get so excited to read when I would finish like books and stuff and going to the bookstore between classes and reading and doing homework at Barnes and Noble, and I just felt that same invigorating thing where I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to be done with this class and finish up this work so I can read my book. Reading definitely gives me something to look forward to, and it kind of warps my perception and feeling of time, because last night, actually, I started reading this. I started on page 86. I think I talked about it earlier this morning, but I started on page 86 and ended up on page, was it 231? I think I read that much last night, and like an hour and a half passed, but because the pacing of the book, the language used, the tone, the dialect, it felt like 5 minutes, and that's what I really love in a good book. So if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear you guys' suggestions for books. If you guys ever want to know what I'm reading, once again, my Goodreads is down below, and also on my spam account, I have like a highlight called Books and Reads, where I just talk about like what I'm currently reading, my thoughts on the books I'm reading, That's on my spam, aliyah after hours, if you ever want to know what I'm doing on the daily. I don't really have much to do today. It's really just one of those chill type of days. I didn't really go school heavy today. I started an assignment earlier at the library, which I think I talked to you guys about. It was very challenging and my brain was working overtime, so I did about half of it. So I'm gonna do the other half probably tomorrow or Friday because it's due Monday. I'm not trying to do that shit on Sunday or Monday morning. I'm tired of waking up early, good heavens. So I think for us today, I'm just gonna chill out. I'm seeing my boyfriend today, so that's gonna be really fun. I miss him a lot. I haven't seen him like 3 days, but I miss him a lot. I want to edit a video, this video probably. It's been a pretty good week. I seem to be doing good mentally, which is, you know, one of the more important things. Me and Cashew will just be, ooh, you look crazy. Come correct. Me and Cashew are probably just gonna play for a little bit. I'm gonna brush him out again. Cashew needs a lint roller for his body because good lord. Me and Cashew are probably just gonna play. We're gonna chill out, read, edit, you know, just kind of do what I need to do because it's funny. I keep rambling like in this one spot. I promise you this isn't gonna be a sit down video, but I was really tired about an hour ago and I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. And I was sitting here, usually I watch like certain YouTubers to fall asleep. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I have like a list of YouTubers that I can watch to fall asleep, or if I can't sleep, I watch them and go to sleep. Once again, don't know if that's a good thing or if it's shade or not. Those are my comfort people. I put up the YouTube. I was laying down on the floor, of course, because I got my outside clothes on. I couldn't go to sleep, but I was like, if you take an hour for a break, that's fine. Like, you're literally fine. Like, you have nothing to do, and even if you did have something to do, you have an hour break. You're a student who with a full-time job. Take a break. So I sat on the floor and watched YouTube for an hour, and now I'm about to read or edit a video. Whatever the hell I want. If I want to keep watching YouTube, I will. I play Sims. Shit, I don't know. I could clean. I don't know. I need a break. What I also need is a cute bookmark for my books because these, I feel like folding pages isn't a crime. I could do it less, for sure. For sure.